You're not failing because you aren't working hard enough. You're failing because your nervous system is still afraid of being seen. So many high performers, especially women, associate stepping up and being visible with criticism, shame, embarrassment, even punishment, because somewhere growing up, being fully expressed wasn't emotionally safe. So if you never retrain your nervous system to feel safe with leadership or expressing yourself, you can spend your entire life overworked, playing small, and watching less talented people pass you by simply because they felt emotionally safer speaking up, taking up that space, and being fully seen way more than you did. So let me tell you about a client. She was phenomenal at sales. She could break weekly records. I mean, her commissions were awesome. I mean, she even won trips to some of our top performers' annual award ceremonies. Her work ethic was crazy, awesome, good. You couldn't even hold a candle to her. Well, maybe you could, but anyway. So I was looking for her at the event, and when I finally met her, she was hiding in the corner. She sat in the back row. She barely made eye contact. And she was really having a hard time even carrying a conversation. And she looked deeply uncomfortable anytime there was any attention on her. Now, years ago, this would have confused me because I would have felt like this is a paradox. How could someone so powerful in one area of her life be so terrified socially? But once I began understanding the subconscious mind and the nervous system, it makes complete sense. Because in sales, she was operating one on one. All she really had, well, not all she had to do, but she had to memorize her pitch, memorize rebuttals, follow a system, and represent a client. And in many ways, she was hiding behind the client, hiding behind the product, and really, honestly, hiding behind the company. So when she had to start training others or speaking in public and showing up as herself and her name, even introducing herself to strangers at an event, she was terrified. She couldn't do it. She would hide. No, not me. No, me. So what we uncovered in hypnosis was very, very powerful. She grew up in a very strict religious household where women were expected to stay quiet, be submissive, serve others only, and never expressed strong opinions. And if she spoke too loud or questioned something or even tried to express herself, she was hushed, dismissed, criticized, and she even was meant to feel shame. So her nervous system as a little girl learned very early being visible is dangerous. Being powerful or speaking up could shame my family. She unconsciously carried that into adulthood, where she began protecting herself from actually being seen because of that old past memory pain, emotional pain. Now, here's what you need to understand. The subconscious mind doesn't care what you consciously want as an adult. It responds to what the nervous system learned what was emotionally safe as a child. So even though consciously she wanted leadership, another part of her still associated being seen with danger. So she was able to succeed in one area, but essentially blocked herself from going any further. And when that happens, the subconscious mind starts protecting you from exposure. Hi, I'm Julie Edmonds. I'm certified in rapid transformational therapy, which is a form of hypnotherapy. And I am a neuroscience and mindset coach. And I've spent decades building and leading high performing sales organizations across the country. So today I'm going to teach you how the subconscious mind and nervous system create that fear of being seen and how to retrain your brain to finally feel safe, being fully expressed, confident, and powerful. And if you like this content, click on the link below and get access to free abundant meditation and a free ebook where I break down the exact steps to begin freeing and rewiring your nervous system. For many people, deep down success is connected to a lot of fear instead of abundance and happiness. So they start sabotaging their own success. If your nervous system learned that visibility could lead to shame or rejection, your brain will unconsciously try to keep you hidden, even when that deep part of you really wants success. It looks like this. Being in front of people means being judged. What if people find out I'm not good enough? Or what if I'm in the front and they just think I'm showing off? Or, you might think like, oh my God, everybody's going to think I'm dumb or I'm uneducated. Or what if I just mess this whole thing up? It's a gazillion what ifs. And so You start procrastinating instead of taking action, overthinking so much that you have to get every single detail right before you start. Or I'm just going to hide my little corner, hold back my voice, or when the stakes are high, I'm way too afraid to voice my opinion. So I'm just going to be quiet. Now, this is not laziness, and it's definitely not for lacking talent. Somewhere along the way, the brain learned if I speak up and if I'm successful and I'm seen, I will face the criticism, the embarrassment, the abandonment, and maybe even the punishment. Because guess what? That's something that used to happen a long time ago growing up. And again, once the nervous system associates being something like being seen with emotional danger, it connected it, the subconscious mind starts protecting you from that exposure. That is why so many people say they want success, leadership, and abundance, but unconsciously sabotage every opportunity that would actually make them visible. Now, you might say, yeah, but I'm just introverted. Being introverted and being afraid of being seen are not the same thing. There are many introverts who are very calm expressing themselves, leading, speaking, and being visible. The difference is emotional safety. Now, you might also think, yeah, but I'm successful already. I just like being behind the scenes. You can be successful and still be terrified of visibility. So, what do you actually do to realize if there's a part of you that is afraid of being seen? Well, you feel it in your body. It's a feeling, it's embarrassment, it's pain, it's maybe even anger. So, first of all, stop judging and shaming yourself for it. Your nervous system is brilliantly trying to protect you for decades. And what protected you as a child, maybe giving you fear and anxiety as an adult. Number two, you have to start teaching your brain and nervous system that visibility is safe. I'm okay. Now we're not going to pretend or force ourselves to be confident. That won't work. But what you want is repetition through small, safe experiences because the brain changes through exposure and emotional safety. So you got to start recognizing the times and situations when your heart feels like that trapped bird, your face is burning red hot, and you have to tell yourself in that moment, wait, hang on. And you say it over and over again. I am safe. I am enough. I am worthy. I'm significant. And you do it again and again and again. In another post, I'll share a visualization that you can use to imagine yourself calm, grounded, safe, and also worthy of being seen because it's not just fear of being seen, it's feeling worthy and significant that counts. And that's one thing that you also have to be aware of. Investigate your thoughts. So I want you to write on the mirror everywhere. I am safe to be seen. I am worthy. My voice counts. I am significant because those old neural pathways have been firing together for years and years and years of telling you to be very familiar with shaming and shutting you down when you try to speak up. We need to create some new neural pathways. You do that through repetition, and that repetition is unfamiliar voices. I'm safe. I'm worthy. I'm enough. You say it again and again and again and again till you can't say it anymore, and then you say it some more. That is forming a new neural pathway. It is neurological reprogramming. And when you start, it's unfamiliar, and you remember what your brain doesn't like unfamiliar. But what it does like is familiar. We're going to make that old familiar familiar. Now, the goal is not becoming someone new. The goal is teaching your nervous system that it's no longer having to hide who you already are. So once your mind and body begin feeling safe and visible, confidence starts being natural instead of forced. Awareness is the first key. Second, interrupt the pattern. Third, install the new belief. I am safe. So if you like this, follow my channel and share for more videos in subconscious rewiring, nervous system healing, limiting beliefs, confidence, visibilities, and emotional transformation. I'll be sharing real life stories, neuroscience backed tools, guided visualizations, and practical exercises to help you to start getting in front of people and stop hiding because the world doesn't need a smaller version of you. I'm Julie Edmonds, and I love you.